yes, hello everybody, and welcome to a Saturday night live stream edition. Guys, I am off tonight. That's a rarity in my life. I am off on a Saturday night. My wife just got home from a little trip. She is tuckered out, headed towards bed. Although she's not in bed yet, so it's just moments until she sneaks up on me and scares the freaking crap out of me. So cover your ears, because at some point I'm going to jump out of my skin when she comes in to give me a kiss goodnight. But here we are at Saturday night. I am wide awake. I just finished about 9 coffees, and I'm set. We are here in the medieval realm. This is episode 98, if you can believe it. I mean, I know it's kind of weird. Not all like episodes, a lot of like live streams and all that kind of stuff. But still, 98 times I've visited this world. I mean, many more than that for all the stuff I've done between episodes. But okay, so a couple things have changed. I did a little bit of texture pack editing. I'm not satisfied with it. It looks kind of goofy, pretty bad. But I think it's fixable. Basically, I'd need like probably 3 more colors in there just to kind of tone down the bit of jarring. But I wanted to make this a brown, and I tried to use the color from an acacia log in this texture pack, right? This is like a edited version of the John Smith texture pack, so I wanted to kind of make, have it make sense. It's not good, but it's on the track. So this is, I'm still working kind of 1.2 of this combination compilation texture pack that I'm doing. So today is finally time to break ground on the mob farm. I want to show you guys a little bit of an overview. So let me go to game mode 3 and go into spectator mode, because I don't do this very often, hardly ever, but it would help to see the scale of what we're doing here. I put up a wall. This was not fun at all to go through, but I put up a wall that is a circle based on I found like an online circle generator, and it is 144 in radius, which I had to look up because I get radius and diameter mixed up. Apparently was not paying attention that year in school, but yeah, so it's 288 from side to side. It turns out that I messed up the circle just a little bit, and I didn't realize it until I got to here, and these didn't completely line up. So yeah, see how they don't completely line up? Yeah, I don't know. I can't really explain what happened, and I mean, this is a really big... do you see the scale of this? That's what I kind of wanted to show. That's why I jumped into here, this game mode. But it goes the whole way around. And these are the paths. This is the path that heads off towards the end temple. And that over there is the path that heads off towards Traviel. Nasty Designer, what's up? Saturday night stream of doom. Welcome, man. I am planning on putting in some pretty serious legwork, work on the mob farm. Okay, so enough of this game mode 3. Let me head back here, though. I do it. So today I want to work on a mob farm. That's the idea. I want to start it, and I want to get it basically working. Now I have some lore. To discuss. I'll hit it now. I'll probably hit it again later. But let's game mode survival. Thank you. Okay. That pipe right there, Nasty Designer. That pipe right there is the absolute center of this entire giant, enormous city. The city is unnamed. Jennifer, who visits the streams often, is going to name it. I gave her naming rights. So that's the center. That is where I think you are going to stand. That's the AFK area, right? So the mob farm is actually going to be off of that just a little bit. And here's the lore. This entire city, this entire desert city, which is just enormous. It's just enormous. Is going to be excuse me. I keep like, it's not like a burping. It's not a yawn. I don't know what that thing is. It's like a mini hiccup that you don't open your mouth for. It's weird. Anyway, this whole area is a penal colony. That's the idea. That's the lore, right? The leader of the penal colony is like a bandit king. Okay, right? That works. I think that's not a bad idea. I'm just gonna make a bunch of sticks here. Anyway, so he's the... Oh my goodness, I just made fence. I'm an idiot. I didn't need fence. I need ladder. What's wrong with me? Anyway, okay, so the leader of this area is is like the bandit king, okay? That's the idea. He is like the worst of the worst. He's super strong, all that kind of stuff. Now, of the people who are here in the penal colony, he will take the worst of the prisoners and put them in the jail. That's what we're building. That's the mob farm. So the mobs, you know, because I don't want to just set up a big room where skeletons and zombies spawn in and die. That's not lore, you know. That's fine. It's functional, but that's not lore. That's not what I want to do. So the lore is going to be that they are the prisoners. They're the worst of the worst prisoners. You know, the zombies, skeletons, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to make prison cells, and that is what we're going to flush them out of with some water and stuff, right? So here we go. Let's see how high this needs to go. Now, I don't really have a problem digging down the ground. Now, when are you going to give people mod? I don't know. Okay, yeah. I think generally the people who have given that to are people who like play in the realm. I think that's it. I don't know. I mean, I think I get so few people to come and check out my streams. I don't think it's like wildly necessary, but yep, that hurt a little bit. I gotta check crowd. This should be 63. Okay, 63. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think generally the people who play in the realm should probably be mods. And I don't know. I mean, you've been around for a long time. I guess I could give it to you if it matters, but I don't know. I'd have to like figure out how to make that happen. You hit 300 subs? Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. What a big number. I completely forgot what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, okay. Look at 92. So mobs, I want them to fall about 40 blocks, because that should give a good buffer where witches and all that stuff will die too. So that means if it's 60, that means I should have the jails at like, I don't know, like here, I guess, right? If I wanted them to fall 40 blocks, then that would have them falling down to 52, which is 10 below. No, I want to go a little bit further than that. Let's go down. Let's go up to 100. A little bit more. There we go. 102. Yeah, why not? Okay, that'll be fine. All right, cool. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, that almost got real ugly in a hurry there. Let's see. This is a 1, 2, so I want to kind of put like a block. Oh, shoot. Okay. There's maybe a better way to do this. Let's do. I can't seem to get around the ladder. Let's do it like this. Cool. Okay. Right there. That's where. This is where the prison platform is going to be. So the AFK platform is going to be literally right where the ladder is, and this ladder is temporary. This prison is going to be absolutely enormous, like enormous. I have actually, I found some fantasy art that I'm going to kind of like look at when I'm making this, but of course I don't have a torch. I'd kind of like to light this up, but okay. Huh. I don't have a torch. That's not. I don't have a torch or a bed. Either. That's not great. I kind of wish I had those two things. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go get the bed. What do you think I can live if I fall here? I bet I can. Maybe not. That's pretty far. Maybe not. I mean, I have feather falling. I think I probably could have lived. I want to go get that bed and grab a few torches, I think. All right, let's go. I think I could have lived. Anyway, cool. So yeah, so now what I need, Nasty Designer, maybe if you have any great ideas here. What am I doing? I should sleep before. I need to figure out a good wall design for a desert city that at the same time, it's a good wall design, but it will work on curves, because it's a pretty exact circle. I know I messed up a little bit, but it's, for the most part, an exact circle. So that's interesting, right? I got to come up with something that's going to kind of make that work. Also, for the inside of this, I do plan on using a good bit of stone, I think, But for right now, I'll redo that later. For right now, I'll just use sandstone because I have a ton of it, and I can redo all of the, you know, the decoration and decor at a later time. But for right now, I think that this will be okay. So tools, let's grab some torches. That'll probably be enough. Signs, why not? And sandstone, maybe? Hey, Nasty Designer, is the music too loud? Let me know, please. If it is, I'm actually using using my old music. I just kind of, I'm going to be on for quite a while tonight, and I just wanted to, I don't know, get a little bit inspired. You know, it feels like maybe it's a little bit loud. I might turn it down. It feels loud. I mean, but that's just in my ears. But so I don't know. Just let me know. All right, that's good. Okay, here we go. Let's roll. 10 minutes in, I'm actually getting some building. This is like an all-time record for me. Okay, so the idea again is going to be these are prison cells. Now, I might have more than one prison cell, or I'm sorry, one floor of prisons, right? And I want them to be. I mean, I could go all around actually. You know, that might not be the worst idea ever. That's not actually what I was thinking, but maybe I should do that. That's very interesting. Like, this could be the little AFK spot. So let's go 1, 2, 3. One more. Okay, so this will be the size of the platform. All right, that's pretty good. What did I do? I had 3, right? 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is actual designing. Man, I feel like I haven't done any building in a while. I've just been doing all this, like, mega amounts of landscaping between here and between the end temple. I mean, I've been so much landscaping. This is fun to actually do, like, kind of a functional build, too. So, okay. This is 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking that this might be the actual, like, AFK, you know, area. And if I do that, what I may end up doing is, like, on a floor above it, putting an AFK Fisher, because it being a realm, you'll get kicked for inactivity, which is, I think, probably why we'll eventually migrate this to a server instead of a realm, but for right now, it's still fine. So in order to AFK for a long time, you need to be fishing. So, yeah. Now. Hey, I can't mute, so I'm streaming live. Holy crap, my wife is coming in to watch. I thought she was coming in to scare the crap out of me, but... So, okay, so what we're doing is, I want to make a bunch of these. These are smooth sandstone. So this is going to be the prison. Oh, that looks exactly the same. That's not what I was really hoping for. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just do a corner block. Yeah, this is really a drag that they look exactly the same on the top. I kind of wish that they didn't. That might be a nice building technique, but that's not going to help me out for this design. So I'll explain to my wife what's going on here. So what we're doing... No, it's fine. Other people might be jumping in the stream or watching this. All my streams are saved on my YouTube playlist. So wait a second. Oh yeah, I messed this up. So that way, if you miss a stream, you can go back and watch it. Oh no. Okay, so I can live if I fall off. That's, you know, I just wanted to check it out and see. Cool. Now that I know I can live, we'll head back here and finish my little build. Oh, that's weird. It looks different from the bottom. This polished sandstone. No, that's okay. So this structure is going to be enormous. It's going to be like a half palace, half prison. That's the idea for the actual architecture that I'm working out. And this is where the Bandit King's going to live. So I'm thinking that this... Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to drop those. Okay. So you're going to stand right here. This ladder is obviously temporary. So you're going to stand right here. And that should... When do I do a face reveal? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. How about when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a face reveal. My wife's laughing at me right now. It's not much to look at, guys. This ugly mug. Okay, so let's see. Anyway, so this palace, the build, I'm so scattered right now. The build is going to be, it's going to be half palace, half jail. So above us, probably, how high is this? We're at 100. So maybe like 30, 40 blocks higher than this is where like the Bandit King's going to live, where he watches over the whole prison. And then if you can see the walls. So this is the outskirts. Do you see the scale of the city? This is the new city. We just started 2 episodes ago. I mean, it's not even rendering at the side. That's how far it is. It's outside of, wow, yeah, it's outside of render distance. That's my temporary home in the new city, right over there. Okay, so let's start building some jail cells. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a 3-wide passage. So these need to be, now to do a flush, they need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. So this is going to be a 3-wide walkway. Hey, Jennifer. How's it going? Jennifer Thompson comes to most of my streams, and she says, hi, Lady Fix. And she gets to name the city because she comes to so many of the live streams during the day that I give away rights to name all the cities in the build or in the whole realm. Okay, so the way these jail cells are going to work, where I'm going to flush the mobs, I'm actually just thinking I'm kind of switching the design up a little bit. So these mobs are going to spawn in jail cells. I did not completely come up with this idea. I watched an Iskall video that he did something similar, so I'm just kind of taking it in and moving it around to kind of make this work. Okay, so the walkways need to be 3, which means that these jail cells need to be 7. They need to be 7 wide, and I think I'm going to flush this way. So that means they need to start a little ways back to make this work. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to go a few more blocks, right? So that would be 6, and this would be 7. Am I counting this right? 1. Oh, but it's 7 on the inside. Oh, you know what? I almost messed that up. Because this one doesn't count. So it has to be 7 on the inside. Right. So this is going to have to go further back. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That's cool. Let's just fill in all this. And I'll change out the floor. I'll change out the floor for something more, you know, penal colony looking like, I think, at some point. But for right now, just to get this platform big enough, I think I have to go at least 2 blocks on every side. What are you guys up to tonight, Saturday night, other than watching the Saturday night stream of Doom? Anything fun? There's like a 1-minute delay when you're doing live streams. I don't know if my voice like goes really quiet when I turn my head because I don't know how directional my new mic is. So like I'll ask a question and then you got to watch the chat over there, and like a minute later they'll. Jesus, laughing at me. Anyway, I'm trying to convince Lady Fix over there to join us one night. She said maybe one day, right? Maybe one day. I would. I think that would be very fun, but I think I'm the only one in this household that thinks that would be very fun. Yes, after we paint the baby's room. All right, so. Again, I need to come out here. Come on here. Okay, let's see this now. Maybe this is far enough. This is difficult to work up here because it's hard to kind of think through. I want there to be a corner block here that's going to go 7 in both directions, right? I messed that up. Wait, did I mess that up? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. No. There. That needs to go. Okay. So if I did that, then this is, yes, bring on the Lady Fix. They're saying. See, everyone wants. I'll tell you what. If I can get my wife to play, I'll do a face reveal. How about that? Yeah, no one knows how to do anything when you first start this game. Although this game is a lot more user friendly now, with all the stuff that they're implementing than it used to be. When you first started this, you used to have to like Google every recipe. So like if you want to make something, you would have to Google it but in the next edition that's coming out in like 2 days, there's a recipe book. She's telling me to start paying attention to the screen and stop turning and talking to her. Okay. All right. So, man, I'm having real math problems here working this out. I am getting flustered. That's true. I'm not used to. I'm not used to someone watching me play. That's not true. I'm used to like you guys watching me play, but I'm not used to someone literally sitting here in the room and watching me play. All right. So how's this? Would this work for a corner cell? Because I think it would. Maybe. Let's see. Tell me I picked up that bed. You have to sleep through the night because it skips the night if you do that. If you don't sleep through the night, mobs spawn, and it's rough. All right, so I want to go a 7x7 flushing. The reason, so here's the plan. Let me just set up one jail cell here because I've been sort of spinning my wheels a little bit. So the plan's going to be I'm gonna have 3 water dispensers all hooked up to redstone, right? What? How many is? I didn't count. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I need the actual wall. Okay, yeah. So that's a 7 wide over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. I need one more. Okay. So this will be a 7 wide, 7 by 7, right? Yeah, it's got to be 7 by 7 square. Only it has to be bigger than that. What am I saying? Water will travel 7 blocks, but you need a place for mobs to drop, and you're gonna get spiders in this, right? So that adds a little bit of complicated. Spiders are 2 wide, well, like 2 by 2. So if I have this flushing this way, then I would need to break this out because that's where they're going to fall. But then also I'd have to break out here and here and then here and here, which means this end is going to go further back because that means this block is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a dispenser is going to go right here. This is more complicated than most Minecraft build. Like you can do a lot of just regular building and stuff, but because I'm doing a specific mob farm that I want to have on a timer that's automatic, so I don't have to turn it on or off or turn it on or off, whatever. She's almost checked out. So this is going to be the drop zone. So then what I think I'll do is I'll copy this exact same thing over on the other side. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you guys can, I mean, you two come out to like every stream pretty much. So, I mean, if you guys want to be mods, I have no problem with promoting you guys because you're there all the time. But I don't know. It's not like a position of like power on my stream because like I've never had anyone like misbehave to need anything. But I don't know. I guess there was that one time, but Jennifer says, oh, and also I usually read the chat because if you're watching on YouTube, you can't see the chat later. So she says, as for what I'm doing, I'm giving my hands a rest. I developed claw hands from playing too much Far Cry 4 today. I don't even know what that is. Is it? I guess it's a game. I have a real singular focus here, guys, in my gaming life. I haven't played another single game in so long I can't even remember. So maybe what I'm thinking is do 2 jail cells here and here and the same thing over there and there. And that, I don't even know what mods do. So of the 4 of us who are in this conversation right now, only Nasty Designer knows what a mods do. As of now, the only mods I have on my stream are people who actually play on the in the realm, like people who actually come on and build. Which, you know, if that's something that you guys are interested in doing, of course that can happen. But let's see. Any chance I'm not gonna fall? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for the build. I've been just blah 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 too much. Okay, so you're gonna stand right here, and this is probably gonna be 2. You know what? I could do this exact design right on top of it. Because if you're standing right here, that's far enough away mobs will spawn. Mobs will only spawn 16 blocks away from you, right? So what I'll do is I'll do 2 jail cells here, 2 over on that side, and then out further over here, I'll do 2 more on both sides. So that would be 8. That'd be 16 if I go above and below. I said, Nasty, you're the only one who knows what mods do, because Jennifer, me, and my wife all don't really know. So maybe you can tell us. I guess, I mean, I'm assuming that they can like kick people off of the chat if someone comes on and starts spamming like advertisements or something like that, or, you know, gets vulgar or something. I try to keep my chats are generally very PG. Moderator. Oh, yeah, it's a moderator. Yeah. My wife just said, I thought you meant mods on the game. I can't believe you know what mods on the game are. You do listen to me. You're the best. I think we're talking her into it, guys. I can see the twinkle in her eye saying like, no, that you should place that block somewhere else. Right? Maybe? Maybe not. What? No, this is the design portion. The design portion is a little bit painstaking sometimes because you want to do it right. But then after that, then the building part is a little bit more fun. Yeah. So did I copy that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So then dispensers are going to be right here, and redstone's going to be hooked up right here. And redstone's going to be on a timer, so every, I don't know, what, let's see. I don't do many night streams, Jennifer. She says she doesn't make many of the night streams. I actually don't do very many, hardly ever, actually. Almost my only streams are a couple days a week during my boys' nap time. That's pretty much it. That's my break. Stop spammer, share a link to your media and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, Nasty Designer and Jennifer, you guys come on all the time, and I will investigate how to actually make that happen. And if I can figure it out, then I will I'll do that. Why don't you guys send me? Can you guys, if you get a chance, because even if it doesn't change anything for you, but if I can figure out how to do it, then it probably makes sense. Because if someone comes on while I'm doing a live stream and starts being a you know, a nuisance, then that would help probably to, you guys could help get rid of them or whatever. And that's only happened once, to be honest. Someone tried to get me to send them money to buy their car in Idaho, or it was this whole thing. So, and I didn't, because I'm such a like computer infant. I didn't even know how to kick them off. So I just told everyone to ignore them. That's my system. It's not the best system. I'm really amateur. Okay, so here we go. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Cool. And now, just so I have this the same distance. Okay, good. All right. So then this is going to be, that's the passage. That's the first jail cell. Cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and the wall. Yeah, not bad. Nasty Designer says, I know how. Go into the chat and click on the 3 don't and make mod. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'll tell you what, I'll check it out. I'll check it out between streams when I can actually like sit here and focus, so I don't just spend the rest of this time being preoccupied with this now. You're going to bed. Good night. I love you. Okay. All right. The stream of doom continues. Sans Mrs. Fix. Are you taking the monitor? Okay. Okay. We keep my boy started sleeping in a single, like a twin bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the wall. So we have to keep like the monitor on because in case he like falls out and all that stuff. But okay, that's 2, 3, 4. Nope, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's 8, but oh, am I out? Oh crap, crappy. Okay. Well, I got to go back. Okay. All right. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start for some jail cells. I want to get part of the reason why I'm thinking that I want to do this kind of right away is because I want to have this running, have this jail mob farm kind of running the whole time I'm here working on this town. So I figured why not just start with it, and that way I'll get a bunch of gunpowder, which will actually be a lot nicer because then I could wear my wings and just fly up there, which would be a lot faster. The reason I'm not flying right now is because I don't have any gunpowder. I mean, I have a little bit, but not enough to make any reasonable amount of rockets. All right, so this is a good start. I would love to get this running as far as where I can do a test run, you know, soon. That's kind of a goal. Organic, get rid of some of this junk. All right. Also, very sad. Very, very sad today. I accidentally broke my Mending Fortune 3 pickaxe. It really bummed me out, man. I broke it. Hey, Mohawk. Howdy, Fixxitt. I didn't know you started doing live streams. You know, this series I do probably primarily live streams, but it's all during the day. And just I always work nights, but I happen to be off today. My wife's going to bed early, and so here I am. Yeah, doing a live stream. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, okay, so let's sleep real quick before a bunch of mobs spawn up here. I need to torch spam this probably. But this is the new town, the new city. I can't even say town. This is going to be a full-blown city. Do you see the scope of this? I mean, I can't even really fathom how many buildings this is going to take to put up there, but it's going to be a lot. All right, so the size going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's a 7x9 platform. Help me remember that, guys, because I will forget, certainly. And what's funny is all these blocks that I'm placing right now are probably going to be largely changed out once I build the structure, but just for right now, they're going to work fine. I do want this to have an on-off switch as far as lighting goes, because once I get a ton of mobs drops, I don't want it to be running all the time. I don't think that's good for anyone. So I should have probably been counting. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I think it's 9 and then the wall, right? I think it's like actually 9, you know, space, I think. Oh, cool. And this is Kirk, who used to play in your maid server. I remember you. How's it going? Well, welcome. It's been a long time. Which was that? That wasn't Simply Magic. That was before that, right? That was, man, that was like our own custom mod pack, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember how long ago that was. Remind me, was that just the Ars Magica Thaumcraft Blood Magic, like sort of self-made pack? I kind of feel like it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't that long ago, but Simply Magic was the first one that I actually like streamed. Or I didn't stream. I recorded it. Before that, I don't think that I don't think I did any videos before that series. I think that was my very first series, which please, I beg you, do not go back and watch those videos. I accidentally clicked on, it's been a while now, but I accidentally clicked on my first Simply Magic video. Oh my goodness. Look, I have no claims of grandeur now as far as recording quality and all that stuff, but oh my goodness, that is unwatchable stuff. Yeah, I played through it on the Technic launcher. I bet you're going for Technic. Yeah, we had a custom pack back when, really, I didn't know anything. I had no business making custom mod pack because I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know how to resolve conflicting IDs. I knew nothing. But I just wanted to play, and I didn't want to play by myself, so I just threw together some mods, and amazingly it worked. And then that's it. But yeah, we played on it for quite a while. I actually had I think I lived in I think we had kind of a community thing, right? On that one, we had like a we started in like a village, like a pre generated village, I think. So this is going to be the main jail cells, right? So wash them down there. That should work just fine. Now, I'm thinking what I should do is I should do... Well, if I did... Let's see. I'm definitely... Well, either way, this platform has to get bigger. So let's just add some blocks here. So I'm thinking that if this whole thing is going to be a giant, enormous desert, like, I'm not thinking desert palace as much as I'm thinking desert castle. Like, if you can kind of imagine that. So if you guys have any suggestions for desert walls that are that work in a rounded fashion, hit me up with that, because that's going to be something that is going to be a little bit difficult. Jennifer says, it's funny that you call it unwatchable. Your mod videos were some of the very first few that I could tolerate watching, although I didn't start with Simply Magic. Simply Magic improved a lot as it went through. I just cut, here's how Simply Magic started. I started, my baby, who's now going to be turning 2 in July. My baby, when he was born, he would only sleep on us. He would not sleep on his own at all. Like, he could be in the most sound sleep ever. You put him down, he would wake up crying like a maniac. I mean, it was awful. So basically, my wife went right back to work after her short 6-week maternity leave. So what happened was, basically, I stayed awake every night, all night long, every night, with the baby sleeping on my chest. But I was way too scared to fall asleep, to sleep with him on my chest, because I was so worried that I'd roll over, or he'd fall off me, or who knows what. So I forced myself to stay awake all night, and then my wife got up about 2 hours before she had to get ready. I'd sleep for 2 hours and then get up and watch him during the day until I had to go to work. And we did that every day for the longest time. I mean, man, it was brutal. But anyway, so just to keep me awake, that's when I started recording, because like literally I was like blinking to stay awake. It was really difficult, right? So I decided to go ahead and do a recording series, having no aspirations that anyone would watch it. I mean, I was so stunned when I got the first comment, because I couldn't believe. I mean, I'm not being like, in no way am I being like false modest. I couldn't believe that someone was watching. And that's kind of, I still kind of feel like that, to be honest. But my first one was like, my intro was like, because remember, my sleeping 6-week-old child was on my chest, sleeping like an inch away from my headset. So, and I was like, hello everybody, and welcome to Simply Magic, because I was so scared I'd wake him up. Now, it improved a lot when he started sleeping on his own in a different room. Then I could actually speak, like a like a normal person can talk. But yeah, that's how it started. It was going back is a little bit shocking. All right, so this is going to be another walkway between these jail cells over here. Maybe I won't redo this. Maybe I'll keep the sandstone. Hey, D Plays. Anyone who wants to join, there's some homework, which generally people don't want to do. This is like a forever realm. It's gonna last. It's gonna be a super long lasting thing. So, and it's all lore based. If you want to join, no, you can't join right now. Right now, no. But you could join if you want to, if you check out the forum and read through the lore and stuff. I think that is the prerequisite. D-Plays. The best thing to do is search Fixxitt's Medieval Realm, which it seems like no one who asked to join is actually willing to do, which is fine. It's not like I'm not accepting people, but I'm not actively looking for people, Yeah. So, Mohawk says, yeah, I remember your old server because it was an Ars Magica 2 server, and that's what got me into Thaumcraft. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that vividly. It was really great. So, I have a few options here. Now, this is the walkway. Let me see. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do, I guess a walkway? Although I wouldn't have to. As a matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't. Start on the other side and figure it out. So just to keep it even, I guess. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a wall. Interesting. So I could actually put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a wall. Yeah, I probably could do that. Let me see here. Hold on a second. There, I'll just put it in chat. That is the that's the forum, and it is an adult realm, which sometimes can be a deal breaker. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the problem. I don't really want that. Do you guys see what I'm looking at here? Yeah, it'd be better to do it here. It would be better to do it here. And that way I just have one. That way I just have one wall between. So I'm gonna flush these guys towards where I'm standing right now. I want to always flush it towards me because that gives me a couple extra blocks because of how far mobs will spawn from you when you're standing. So as far as a really efficient but lore-based mob farm, that's what I'm working on now. You know, efficient but lore-based. I mean, you could do a much more efficient mob farm than this, for sure. No problems at all. I mean, that would be super easy to do, but I want to do a lore-based mob farm, which means these are jail cells, and this is where the Bandit King is, you know, that's where he's murdering his prisoners, right? So everything about this series, if you're dropping in, D Plays asking about it, everything about the series, everything is steeped in lore. If you build a house in the world, then it should have lore. You know, the family who lives there should have some sort of history. That's I think what makes this maybe a little bit of a different thing than maybe what a lot of other people do. You know, which is cool. What they do is great, and I watch a lot of that stuff for inspiration. But you know, I wanted to kind of do something that I've never. It's not like I've never seen it. I've seen a few people do a lot of stuff with lore, but I want to do something that's a lot closer to, maybe like the you know, the Lord of the Rings server that they're basically recreating the entire world of Middle Earth. Well, now they're not writing the lore. You know, I mean, the lore is already flushed out there, but I want to do something of that scope, but you know. But create it all myself. Like for example, and the lore doesn't have to be that extreme, but like the cactus farmer in Kalahol, his family, he has a name, so I didn't, instead of just build a cactus shop or a cactus farm, I built that and then went on the forum and I wrote his family lore, you know, his family story, and I think that I don't know, that's really interesting to me, at least. You know, maybe it's not interesting to everyone else, and that's cool. That's fine. That's great. But, oh, no. Oh, okay. That's cool. Boy, this is, can you see the scope of how big this, this palace is going to be? Plus, this is just the center. It's going to go, like, up from here. Yeah, this is substantial. There's a few other things I really need to do. I need to go and get a ton of coal. Well, luckily, we have a lot of that. I did, in the stream the other day, I did actually link all of the current towns that we have. Treville, Kalahol, the End Temple, and the Extreme Hills Mine. I did link all of them with roads. So everything is linked up in roads. There's no traveling in the Nether allowed. That's another little thing in case you're you know, coming in later on and checking out the world. You're not allowed to travel through the Nether. In fact, we're at war with the Nether. That's part of the lore. So knowing that, it doesn't make sense to try to cheat and travel through the Nether like that, because you would definitely be attacked and killed. So so there has to be roads. There has to be, like, I want hamlets to be, you know, if you're just driving along the road, not just a road, but I want there to be like little houses and little places. Maybe maybe like a ruin. Maybe, you know, maybe a place where a family used to live but got burnt down by zombie pigmen. You know, I think that could be kind of a cool thing. Oh wow, this is I didn't even do the other side yet. Yeah, this is a substantial mob farm, but I don't think that I'll need two layers. Because I mean, imagine how much time I'm going to be working here in this town, and this could be potentially running the entire time that I'm building in whatever Jennifer names this town. Right? I mean, I'm going to be here for hundreds of hours building in the city. I mean, if not me, other people, you know? So, I mean, yeah, it's, I don't think that I need, if, at least I'm not going to start with it, because I think adding a second layer is not going to be that crazy hard after it's rolling, because basically what I will do is I will flush the mobs down the exact same holes as the first layer. Right? I mean, that makes total sense. So let's go along here and along here. Okay, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come across the whole way. Am I out again? Holy cow. Okay, maybe it's time to fill up a shulker box with some sand or something. I am greatly looking forward to 1.12 so that I can shift click these sand into sandstone. Also, you know what? Mobs are going to be spawning down here because this is all like underneath that whole thing. This is all going to be dark. I'm surprised there aren't mobs already, actually. I'm shocked that there aren't mobs. This is getting me inspired, guys. I know it just looks like a big dumb floating platform, but knowing that the size of this jail, that's very cool. Mohawk says, hearing all of this sort of makes me think that you played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons because of the role playing and such. At least I find it fun. Here's what I enjoy. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I have played a ton of Dungeons and Dragons like video games. I think you know the type. I think, but I don't enjoy role playing. I've tried and I've thought that I would, because I think I would in concept, but I think maybe I can't get out of my own way. Like I feel goofy. I think it's awesome people who do it. I just can't sort of. I've tried when I used to play World of Warcraft. I used to play on a role playing server. I tried playing on a role playing server, and like something about it. Like I couldn't do it. You know, I was kind of envious of the people who could, but it didn't work for me. But what does work for me is more like, instead of Dungeons and Dragons role playing, more like Legos. Like I used to love setting up giant, enormous like battle scenes. That was for me the greatest time, you know. I would be the kid who would set up these giant, enormous. I think I've said this before, but I would be the kid who would set up these enormous, giant battle scenes and not actually fight them. Just oh man, holy cow! I'm actually running out of. I want to put this up here. I would just like to set up, and I'd set up and I'd play out the story, you know. And I always found that to be super interesting. Crap. Anyway, and so basically what I found, the longer I've played Minecraft, when I first got into it, you know, I played regular vanilla and built like a, you know, brick house and whatever everyone does. And then I got into mods, and I just did the mods basically. But then the longer I've been playing, I've been more and more into building. I mean, I have a modded series going that I just started actually again, that I haven't done in a while. I'm actually doing a 1.7 modded series that's been really fun the last couple episodes. But this series is the one that, even more than I was doing Kingdoms of Arcalis for a little while, and that was like I made that mod pack. It's EMC. Oh, Jennifer, yeah, no, this is going to be a structure. This is going to be a whole structure built around this. It's not going to be floating. No, it's going to be like this is going to be a palace, like an enormous, mind-blowingly big palace. Not palace. I keep saying palace. Castle. It's going to be a desert castle. That's the best way to think of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, cool. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry for counting out loud. I know that's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. Ooh, almost fell off the edge again. Yeah, so I have this. I wish I could show it to you guys. You know, I might be able to. You guys are paying attention here, right? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay, this will just take a second. I just have to do a hair of work. I think I can show you sort of the fantasy art that I'm looking at, that I'm not going to copy by any means, but I'm just kind of, I'm looking at it in a way of like, I'm going to try to get like inspired by it. You know, I guess something along those lines. I'm going to have to snip it, I guess, and then, I don't know. Okay, so I'll have to save it. Desert. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I can do this. Hold on one second. I think I can do this. My technology skill is not strong, but I think maybe I can figure out how to do this. Picture. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now I know your screen probably went blank. Don't be concerned. I'm trying to figure out how to do this crap here. Image. Okay, yeah. Okay, I just have to browse. Hold on one second here. This is super fascinating stream, right? Here we go. Okay. Can you see that now? Oh, it's super small, I think, right? There, maybe now. I'm gonna have to like wait a minute for you guys to see this. If you can. I was gonna type it. I mean, by the time you're hearing this, that's when it'll go. Maybe I'll just take a look. I'll take a look and see when it. Okay, yeah, okay. I see this. So that image I found it on Pinterest. You know, I was actually at a gig on a break and just kind of looking at, you know, different pictures to get kind of inspired. And again, I'm not going to copy this, but this is the sort of general idea that I'm going with. Oh, there you can see it. It's super. Okay, good. You can see it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. That picture, right? I don't know. I think that's interesting. You know, just take ideas from that and sort of build around it. It's kind of hard to tell scale. Scale sort of changes. Like if you look down in the bottom where the walkway is, that looks like a really, really big scale. But then if you look kind of up at the top, I'm not sure that this painting has a lot of scale in mind, but I think that is going to be a really fun thing to do. Hey, how about that? How about how I just did that without even like messing up the stream? Although you guys haven't written anything, so maybe I did mess up the stream. Hopefully I'm back anyway. So that's going to be the general gist of, I think, what I'm sort of trying to do with this. It's going to be, you know, coming up out of the ground, have a lot of buildings around it, have some nature, have then around in all the surrounding areas, like over, you know, all this area, that's going to be a city. We'll have different areas, and what's really cool about it, first, there's a village over there, so I think that can play into the lore, like see the road goes right to it. That's good. And then look over here. I think this part can play into the lore of the place too. You can't see it. For some reason, it doesn't render over there. But the wall actually goes through a little bit of savanna. A little bit. So I think that could be like, I don't know, like a tree farm or something like that. We could we'll use it. You know, we'll use that in the realm. And see how the river doesn't connect? It will. We'll make it connect. And then the river underneath is going to go right under and through in an underground cave. So I think that is, I'm excited about all these things. I think all of these things are really fun and very cool. So, thanks, Jennifer. She says, I like your inspiration art. I can't wait to see how you put your Minecraft stamp on it. Yeah, I mean, I would not be able to, copy that exactly. So I think I'm just going to take it, kind of, you know, think about it, and then just sort of get that. I'm more looking at, not the actual architecture, but more of the style. You know, I'm just looking at the style and seeing how I can translate that into this world. Do I have my own server? This is a multiplayer server, actually, Nasty Designer. It's a realm. I used to have my own server for many years. That's where I played with Mohawk and a bunch of the other folks who have been coming over here. But whenever I got the bug to play vanilla, although I don't think all of them got the bug because they've kind of disappeared on me. But when I got the bug to play vanilla, I decided to just transfer from a server and just take it and just do an actual Mojang realm. I read good things about it, and I love everything about it. In fact, it's actually the price is right, and it feels the user interface is really nice. I really like that. I like the backup system. Well, the one thing I like the most probably is the ease of switching it. Like if I wanted to right now, I could switch back to my very first realm that I had like probably 4 years ago, maybe, or something like that. Or I could switch to a mini game, any of that stuff in like 1 second. I mean, it's so fast. That's really nice, and that's not easy to do if you're going through a server host. But all that being said, the one thing I don't like is that you get kicked for inactivity on realms, and you know, I don't love that because it's really basically if you want to AFK at like a mob farm, you have to be AFK fishing. Or I mean, I guess you don't have to be fishing. You could be punching like. You could be like right-clicking a note block or something, but I mean, or a door or something. But you have to be doing something, and you can do it with the F11 trick. But that's a little bit of a drag, you know. I wish that wasn't like that. So for that reason, and as the world gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, we may migrate to a server eventually. But still, I'm going to continue not using any plugins. I want to do this absolutely, completely legit, vanilla. You know, straight away, the whole thing. That really bothers me where I messed up the circle. It doesn't bother me enough to go fix it, but it really bothers me that one of these sides is in more. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to add towers all along this wall. I'll have various towers, lookout towers, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of sprinkling up and coming up around it, just so it's not, like if you guys saw the Simply Magic build that I did, which was a pretty substantial build by the end, it was very uniform. And it was extremely what do you call it? Wow, I'm losing words here. Come on, guys, help me out. When something's the same on both sides, I don't know why. I can't think of this. It'll come to me anyway. It was very much like that. This one, I would like to stray from that and make it a lot more random. Well, not random, but not the same as much as what I usually build, and I have to go away from that. My style is such that I normally lean towards that style of building, and I have to kind of always fight it. You know, 1, 2, 3. Wait, nope, not even close. I'm not even close to enough. What I like about doing this is even these symmetrical. Thank you, man. It was like it was right there. I don't know if it's the time or the like 7 coffees that I drank tonight, but yes, symmetrical. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Jennifer. You are a official moderator now, thanks to that word. We don't even if you don't want to be. I don't even know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't need a moderator. Anyway, yeah, so what I like about this already is I like that this jail section is not a perfect square like I originally intended it to be. See, that's what I mean. My Minecraft instinct is to go symmetrical all the time. That's my instinct with everything. I mean, I would never say I have like OCD or something like that. That kind of annoys me when people say that they have OCD when they, you know, because that's a real thing that is really challenging for some people. But like I have this sort of need for things in my life to be a little bit symmetrical that I'm always sort of fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and walkway. Wait, was that 9 plus 1 for the wall, or was that just 9? You know, I mined a lot of sandstone. I mean, granted, I used a lot of it on the wall, like many inventories full on the wall, but I am shocked that I'm starting to run out. I had to make this batch. I was pretty much out. I had to make this out of sand, which is fine because I do plan on leveling a lot of the city. Not all. Like I'll keep natural rolling hills and stuff, but for the most part, I want this to be a real city. Jennifer says, even if I can't spell properly, I think I'm officially too tired for typing. Yeah, I get that. I'm pretty beat too. I was talking to my wife when she got home from her little trip. I was talking to her about like how I'm so tired, but it's a Saturday night. There might be some people home. Maybe I should jump on and do a stream. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 9 on the wall, so I need to go one more. All right. Yeah. Anyway, but now that I just drank a crap ton of coffee, I'm good for a little while longer. What is it? It's 11:40. I feel like I still have an hour in me. So, if you should go to bed. I recommend everyone go to bed because I get so tired sometimes during the day watching my boy. It's like it's so tiring. I mean, he's the greatest thing ever, but like it's so tiring sometimes. 1, 2, 3, and I was with him basically all day today, so I really should go to bed, but here I am building this dumb jail. All right, so let's do this. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then this side. Good. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Solid. Nice. Okay, cool. So with this being said, I think I have all of the jails actually like laid out, which is really nice. I wasn't really sure that I would get this. My wife, does my wife ever play video games with me? No. Never, ever. We played Guitar Hero like 4 times. It's just not her bag. It's never been her thing. And that's cool. I can totally respect that. I'm just getting rid of this. I'll do something else, some sort of design. But yes, it's never been her bag. I don't know. You know, she is. Am I 100% sure I'm going to complete this, Nats Designer? Yes. Yes, I am. I am 100% sure I'm going to complete this because, for one thing, eventually, although right now, recently, it's only been me on this realm for several weeks now. So people come and go. You know, sometimes people will jump on and do some building with me. Usually, you know, Jennifer says, I'll hang out for a bit. I usually don't get to pay this much attention. I'm usually working, constantly getting interrupted. Yeah, I get that. So yeah, so, you know, people will come on. And also the other thing is Nasty is that this has no ending date, you know, like this will just keep going. Even, you know, if I'm playing a mod pack or, you know, when we have our other baby, which is coming in September, I mean, I'll probably dip away for a little bit, you know, family stuff's gonna come up. I mean, that's gonna be a thing for sure. But yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna finish this because I'm gonna finish it because that's what I want to do. You know, this is my main creative outlet in life these days. I mean, my music. I mean, I'm a musician by trade, but I would say it's shockingly uncreative often. It's you know, I try to do a good job and I play the parts that people pay me to play, and I don't make mistakes and all that stuff. But like, it's not creative. You know, I'm sitting in a recording studio playing, you know, Stevie Wonder backup horn chart behind a singer for the 800 millionth time. You know, it's fine and it's good, and I love my career, and I am really, really lucky to be able to make it playing music because there are not many people who get to do that. But I would not say it's creative. You know what I mean? Like it's sometimes shockingly uncreative. So I think what I should do next, now that this is all sort of set up, is I should do a walkway in the back and put up some walls on this. I think that's probably the next best thing. But, you know, I just don't know. I mean, I hate to keep using sandstone because I don't know how much of this is going to be sandstone the inside. Like, it very likely could be stone brick or something, but I don't know yet. I think what I'm going to do is underneath this, I'm going to put a stone brick floor soon. And that's just going to be basically just like a rectangular floor. You know what I mean? Just like 3 blocks underneath. I generally, now this is the modded player in me coming up, but like I never do one floor and then right above it the next floor. I always do a crawl space. I've learned because of piping, because of various things that you want to inset into the floor. So I'll always do like I don't know, if this is the roof, I won't do the next floor here. I'll do the next floor like 3 blocks higher. And even if sometimes I don't use it, but sometimes you need it, and you know, it's worth it. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably put a subfloor underneath this, probably 3 blocks lower or so, and that'll be a nice, if I want to replace these bricks for stone or something later, then that'll be a really easy way to catch this. Because, you know, materials matter in vanilla survival. It's funny how many times I'm still a modded mindset first, you know, like I'll see bricks, I'm like, screw it. And like, wait, no, no, I have to go get those bricks. Like, bricks are still, you know, a pain to go get. Like, if I don't go get those bricks, then later I'm gonna have to go to mine them to pick up more bricks, especially if it's something like, I don't know, like a, you know, smooth, you know, stone brick or something. That's like several steps to even get that. So yeah, it's, you know, I mean, I know I'm not saying I never waste, but generally I do try to always go pick up my stuff. So I think we're probably good here. I think what I want to do probably next is build a wall. And for right now, this can be sandstone because I don't know how big this temple is going to be, but this desert castle is going to be, but it's going to be bigger than this. So there's going to be some empty space around it. It's going to be quite a bit taller than this, but this is going to be like my first major build project because we're still digging out the quarry at the end temple. And like, man, Howard has not been on in the last couple weeks, and he was like my main digger. He just got on and would just dig for 2 hours. And I mean, I miss hanging out with him. I miss him as a builder primarily, and just hanging out and talking and stuff. But I really miss him digging too, because every brick that he didn't dig is one that I'm gonna have to go dig at some point. Now, granted, we have a beacon, which is, you know, great. So I mean, it could be a lot worse. But anyway, I would like to. Guys, I wasn't thinking about this very much. This needs to have. Well, okay, no, I know how to do it. Okay, it's fine. This needs to be running on redstone. All of these need to be running on redstone. How many jail cells do I end up having? 4, 8. I think like 12, right? I have 12 jail cells, and they all have to be running on redstone timers. Oops. I think that's what do you guys think? Jennifer, Nasty, Mohawk, what do you guys think? Do I need a second floor, do you think? Now, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to light up every cave. The reason why, I don't know if you guys know this, talk about some technical Minecraft stuff, but the reason why I put this wall out there, that wall is exactly 128 diameter from the center ladder right there. And that means if I'm standing right on that center ladder, then mob will not spawn anywhere outside of those walls. So what that means is if I want all the mobs to spawn naturally in these little jail cells, that means I have to have every single inch of inside of this wall, including the whole way down to almost bedrock, lit up. That means every cave has to be lit up, every inch of ground has to be lit up or slabbed or carpeted, or water. Those are the only things, right? So you know, there are some options I can do, but for the most part, if I want this to be an efficient mob farm, which I do, I'd like it to be very efficient, then I need to do some real serious torch spam. And then, you know, as we build the town, what I'll do is I'll invent ways to hide lighting and stuff, so every single ounce of the town is lit up. That's gonna be the idea. Now, the other thing is during the day, mobs will only spawn in here and in caves. Those will be the only two places, right? Everywhere else they won't spawn, which is great. And I do. I might be out again. Yeah, I'm out again. Wow. Well, let's take these down for now. Okay, so good. So good. I have the beginning of this. I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go get a couple buckets, create some water sources, and make some dispensers. Now wait, let me figure out how many I need. I have. Oh shoot, I didn't connect these. That's okay. All right, and these will. Jennifer says I don't think I'd worry about a second floor immediately. I think you'll get a good haul with what you've got. You can always add it later. That's absolutely true. So I'll leave space for a second floor. I cannot do a lower floor, though, because that's going to mess up the distance that mobs have to fall to die. So I could always do one higher. And then basically, if I copy this exactly, then when the water flushes from the second floor, it should flush them right down these holes. They just keep on falling and fall to their death. So, yeah, so I'll just leave space above. No big deal. Like, right there. They should just... So, what I'm going to do here... Jennifer says, I'm going to get to reading the forum. If you'll have me, I would make a great digger torch spammer. Jennifer, if you want to play, you have an invite waiting for you, like... right now, if you want to play. You've been on here so many times. There's no question about it. All you would have to do is just hit me with your Minecraft in-game name to get an invite, and you would be welcome anytime. Anyone? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look what I did. I didn't light the ground up. Well, okay, I think we can safely say that mobs are going to spawn. Look at that! Look how many. Okay. Why is that guy getting hurt? Oh, he's in daylight. Oh, this from this dumb one little hole. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, well, okay. All right, then. All right. I stream with OBS, which I have learned some stuff about. Oh, no. Oh, okay, then. Oh, good. Playing Skeleton in water. That can't possibly go badly. Ooh, I just got a bunch of chainmail. Now that is actually nice. Chainmail is nice. You can't make it, so chainmail is super nice for like... Are you kidding me? Okay, this is not going well. This is not going well. You can't make chainmail, so I love getting it to drop because that's just like... That's like begging to be put on an armor stand somewhere, you know? Like for like decorative purposes. Holy cow. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna die, but you know, I should probably work on killing this guy right now before he hits me anymore. Holy cow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I slightly failed there. That was a bit of a fail. I can fix this later. Let's just get some torches put down. Oh man. I really wish we had you know, NEI or JEI so I could see where things can spawn. That would be super nice, but that's not a thing in vanilla. I mean, I know you can actually secretly you can log on to a realm with a few client-side mods, because right now Forge and the 1.11.2 client are actually in sync, but they aren't often, and as soon as 1.12 comes out, that won't be the case anymore. So I could get on right now with like journey map and inventory tweaks if I wanted to, but I mean, I don't even want to get used to it because very shortly, when it's in like possibly tomorrow or even the next day. I mean, 1.12 is like right around the corner. They just put out pre-release 5, which is the most I think I've ever seen since I've been paying attention to it. Ah, my coffee's cold. You know that taste, like you pick up your coffee, you expect it to be warm, and it's not. And yeah, that initial taste is pretty rough. Okay, where are we at here? Look at that! I got 3 pieces of chainmail. That is really great. I mean, it's not like useful, you know, but like it's just great because again, you just can't make it. So that's super nice. All right then. Let's see here. Sand, yeah. I guess what I'm gonna have to do here is... Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Alright then, cool. I'm just gonna have to make sandstone. I'm actually running low. You know, that's part of the other reason why, but I'm tempted to use a good portion of stone stone brick inside the desert castle, but I don't know. The other thing I'm thinking about is I'm trying to figure out which wood to use, and I'm having trouble coming up with that either. I'm actually thinking maybe Well, I'm thinking maybe oak, actually. Wood for this build. I know I just got done using oak at Kalahala, and I hate to, you know, I hate to use the same. The other option would be acacia with my custom texture pack. Which, by the way, I should say, Jennifer, if you want to play, I mean, I'm not going to force you, but I strongly recommend everyone use my custom texture pack because that way, it's always the same to everyone. You know, that's like. Because if you don't, if everyone's using different texture packs, or some people are using vanilla, well, then some things are going to look terrible. Like, remember, nether brick in my texture pack is black, which is going to look great if you want to build, like, say, an evil-looking fortress or something like that. But that would look terrible if it were, like, purple, you know? Mohawk asked how I like my coffee. Well, not cool. I like my coffee generally, like, piping hot. But I could deal with, like, even, you know, lukewarm, but I hate it when you forget it's there for 20 minutes and then you pick it up and it's like room temperature. It's ugh. I've never been able to really handle iced coffee either. So okay, that's not too bad. Let's get rid of these and go back here. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, great, cool. Okay then. Did I leave stuff in here? I really don't need to take these with me. I don't think. Yeah, how terrible would that be if I just left that floating area up there? Come on, kill the creeper. Kill the creeper. Ah, he died. I was trying to pick up a music disc. Oh no, don't blow up there. You jerk. You're such a jerk. Okay, well, I gotta fix that. That's annoying to me. But yeah, like, even like these things, like these dirt paths, I changed the color of. I added these custom little, like, you know, squigglies on them. I changed this, although it's terrible, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to edit this. I edited this today. It looked better in GIMP than it does here, but I'm going to edit that again. There's no reason that should be orange. I think that doesn't work, but I'm thinking about maybe using this acacia wood here because it would play into the lore. Like, there's a savanna right over there, so it does seem like maybe I should use acacia wood. Jennifer says, yes, texture pack makes sense. Just looking at my username, realize I should probably change it if I'm going to share that information. Send you a message. Okay, great. Yeah, hit me anytime. Anytime. All right. Let's see. Tools. Just trying to think about this here. Okay, I need... Do I have grass? I don't think I have any grass. Maybe... Sometimes I keep grass in here. Oh! I have some grass, I guess. Okay, that's cool. I have some grass. Okay, I have like a full double chest of it. Great. All right, let's fix this dumb creeper explosion. Idiotic. All right. So also I'm gonna need to make some dispensers. Oh yeah, I switched my Optifine to have grass on the sides too. What do you think? I think it kind of makes sense. I mean, I used to do it like that, and then, I don't know why I haven't been playing with Optifine with the fast grass enabled on this realm. I don't know. I just didn't. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to ask that question when I'm standing in a desert, I guess, isn't it? But all right, that's good. No, where's okay, dirt. And wood. Okay, cool. All right, let's go back. So what do I want to do now? Well, I would really like to get my mob farm running, and unfortunately, I don't think that I have any like buckets or anything here. No. All right, so I gotta go get some stuff, huh? Let's go get some stuff. All right, we'll go get some stuff. Cool. So we'll head. Where should I head? Treville or Kalahal? Yeah, Treville or Kalahal. I think maybe. I mean, either shouldn't matter. Let's just go to Treville. I think it's a little faster, a little closer. And also, I do want to check out here. It does look a little bit strange. I generally agree with you there on that, Jennifer. Jennifer said, I can never decide with grass on the side. I think it looks a little strange either way. Yeah, I agree with you, actually. I think it does look a little strange either way. It does appear that I have not really arranged for a way to get a horse up and down here. All right, this should do it. You didn't miss anything. I have to run to Travail to go get buckets and stuff to make dispensers and redstone, so I can begin the process of hooking this up. I'm not going to actually be able to work out the timer and all that stuff tonight for sure. But basically, what I want to hook up, I want to actually see, even if I can make it manual for right now, and see if mobs will spawn. And see if they flush down and die. So a couple, you know. Oh, shoot. I missed this whole area. Okay. Looks like I have some more path building to do. Yeah. I just forgot. I think I must have spaced out. Yeah, look. This is a huge, giant path that I missed. Jennifer she's going to change her her username before she joins us. So probably not joining today. Yeah, it's weird. I just did path, and I just like stopped. I guess I just forgot. I just got completely mixed up. And all this is temporary. This is just temporary roads just to get back and forth, so I don't get, you know, completely. Look at this. I cut down these trees like 4 days ago, and they're just because this area hasn't been loaded at all. And excuse me, man. I missed my mute button on my old mic. Jennifer says, Jennifer is trying to remember how to make Minecraft work. Yeah. I've been there. I know that. Yeah, so clearly this path has not been worked out. I think all these paths need to be like, you know, it's kind of like busy work in a way, you know, like these paths need to be like gravel and cobbled up to make them look kind of messy and stuff like that. This bridge looks terrible. Oh yeah, I changed the birch texture. I moved to actually, I changed the birch texture back to a very similar to vanilla, but I edited it. I took vanilla and I added a few more colors because it's a little bland. Slightly changed the main color. Reason being, Travail wasn't really working with birch the way it was. I was basically using a version of John Smith birch that I edited down to 8 or 16-bit, and it wasn't really working. Even this tunnel's not even done. Excuse me as I hack up a lung. I've not seen this, I don't think, since I added my texture pack. But see that birch? It's better. I think the John Smith birch is really, really similar to oak. And because in this texture pack, in this pack they put together, we have so many alternate textures that I can do alternates with oak, and I don't need to mix birch in to make it look really good and kind of lived in and used up. Some of these places need a little work. Like that whole thing is flat. That's just, I mean, it's cool, it's fine. It's just lacking in some detail that I think should add. Can cracked Minecraft go on your server? No, sadly. It's Ulrich, who comes to the realm all the time, tried, and you know, because you need to invite via Minecraft official username. And so no, it doesn't. I would have you and have Ulrich, because you guys are always hanging out on the stream, and I really appreciate that, and it's cool. I think, plus I think, you know, you've been here so much that you know like what the world is about, so I wouldn't have any fear that you're gonna come in and build like a modern skyscraper or something, you know. That just doesn't even make sense. But unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't. You have to have an official actual copy of it. So I'm hoping, surely, yeah, see this building, with this texture pack, the building's not quite as good as it was. It's fine, it's not a big deal. In fact, I'll show you what the building needs, is it just needs some love, which is something that I plan on doing. Someday I'll do a stream, wow, Well, I only technically need 2 buckets, so. No, I don't. I need way more buckets than that. Huh. Yeah, I need way more buckets than that, because I need to have a bucket in every dispenser. Alright. Well, that's okay. We've not found spruce still. Wow. Doing okay on birch. So here is what would instantly make this place better. Let me just grab some of this. I know I'm getting off topic here, but I just want to talk for a minute. So like, let's look at, say, just this wall right here, right? Like that's, I mean, it's fine, I guess, but it's just, I think if you just add just as simple as just this. Already, boom, already just that more interesting, right? And then now I don't actually think this will work. In fact, I forgot that this is all birch and not oak, so that's not going to work at all. But say I grab some birch. So maybe not. Yeah, maybe here, right here, actually. This should be higher. So here's a little bit of I don't know, some interesting things that I've kind of learned. So when you're doing this combining thing, the lighter color should generally lean towards the higher parts of the build. So birch is lighter. Birch is lighter than cobble. So you need to put this up higher and not quite as much down here. So yeah, that's a little random. But something like that, all of a sudden that starts to make this interesting and make it look like it's been maybe destroyed once and then fixed. I mean, I don't think that's there yet, but I'm just going to leave it there because that'll help me remember that I want to address that, you know, because it's not addressed yet. Now, what else am I here for? I honestly can't remember. I mean, iron, but apparently that's not really something I have here. So I think I may actually just have to ride my horse back down to, I know where we have a ton of iron is down at the quarry. So I probably went the wrong way. I may have to ride down there. That's a bit of a hike, but that's another thing I love about this world is I love having all these different places really far away from each other. I think that is actually great. I think it's really fun, and it makes you be a lot more self-sufficient because like right now I'm like, crap, I'm gonna have to go how far? This horse is really slow. I think I'm just gonna leave him and try a different horse. It can't be much slower. But it makes you, oh yeah, this is way better. Okay, cool. It makes you be a lot more self-sufficient because realistically, how many times am I gonna ride the entire way down to the end portal like I'm gonna have to do right now? Because it sucks. It's really far, you know, and I just need to do it just for iron and for string and you know whatever else. But I have all that stuff in Kalahal. I just need to go down there, I guess, and get it. So we gotta make a trip, make a journey. But I love the size of this game. I love that we use extra large biomes. And I love that every town that we've done so far, which is granted only 3, really, but you know everyone has their own distinct look. Like if you just like teleported into one of these towns, you would not have any question of which village or town or city you're in. You know, it would absolutely be in. You know, you'd know instantly. So that's kind of cool. This whole road needs to be messed up. That's kind of a drag. I am putting up signs on all the road that tells you where where you're headed, because at every intersection there needs to be signs, because otherwise, as we add more and more roads and more little towns and different places like that, it can get very confusing. What I would love to do one day is, do you guys ever read Lord of the Rings? I mean, everyone has at least read some part of Lord of the Rings, right? Like, in the front of those old books, at least they used to print the actual maps that Tolkien did. And they're like, it's cool. It's in his writing, and you can see, look, that texture's just, it's almost vanilla, but I think it's just better. A little bit of variation. I think, plus the reason why I changed it, I know I'm getting sidetracked on my own conversation, but the reason why I changed it is because I wanted to have a wood block that's going to work really well with sand. So I think I'm going to be able to use birch as like a building block in the sand kingdom, where I couldn't use it if it were too much like oak. Now I may end up using oak logs or maybe acacia logs, but I think I'm going to use birch actual planks, which, you know, lore wise, I don't know. That's not real great, but I think we can at least come up with something to explain that in some way. Oh, all this isn't done. Yeah, got a lot of work to do. Like, none of this path is done. None of it. I have like no cobblestone and no gravel. The paths are going to be path block, gravel, and cobblestone, and they are not even started really. I mean, we should have a ton of it at the quarry. I'm sure we do. This bridge isn't even touched. Oh my goodness. I actually, this area right here, I'd love to have a little like a little house or something. I think that'd be really cool. Like right there, maybe someone just lives there. You know, not a whole town, not even like maybe a place of business, just like someone's house, just someone lives there. Cool, move on. Next thing. I think that would be really fun. Really fun to have those like all over the world, you know. Maybe like a house, you know, in this, you could come down here and like right on this water have like a house in ruins or a flooded house. How cool would that be? A flooded house. I think that could be a really fun little interesting lore bit. This island has something on it. It has nothing right now. It's just a floating staircase over here. Just a way to get up, to get into the swamp. I mean, man, we have so much. I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting. It's not overwhelming at all because there's no time limit. You know, if there were a time limit, then it would probably be really overwhelming. I was saying, I was asking if you guys ever remember in the front of those old Hobbit books how they actually put the maps that Tolkien himself drew, and I would love. Oh, this bridge looks so good with this texture pack. I would love to draw a map like that of this world as it goes, rather than use like a digital thing that I'm using like right now, you know, just to know where I'm at and stuff. But I think that could be really cool. This really bothers me. Those aren't trapdoors. There's so many projects. As I'm just walking, even there's project. These need to go away. Those floating islands can't be there. I don't know if you guys have seen Kalahal in a little while. Oh, hey, Rudis Monk. Slope McErickson. I wasn't sure. You may have been actually removed, not like forever, but I think I just needed the slot. So people who haven't been on for a long time, I sort of did a little bit of a purge, figuring like, if you know where to find me if you ever want to come back. So if you ever want to be more active, you are always welcome. The door is open. I have not finished your tower yet, although I have looked at it and almost finished it 1,000 times, but I haven't done it yet. I'll show you where it is in just a second. What do I need in here? I need iron. I hope we have iron. I am guessing. Oh, we have iron. Yeah, we have lots of iron. So, okay, let me think now. I now have to do math. Slope McErickson. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'd love to have you back. If you feel like you wanna dive in, please feel free. Just let me know, and the invitation will be there in moments. I have to do math. So we have 12 prisons, and that means I need 36 buckets. Okay. Oh. I'm happy to have you in any capacity. I'd take you anyway. If you want to check out the stream, or if you want to play, the door is open. The door is open. You know, I am. I don't know. I love to have people active in any way. I think it's pretty fun. I need 36 buckets. Man, come on, 36. Wow. All that, and I don't have enough buckets. Right? Am I right? I need 36 buckets, right? There's going to be 3 dispensers per jail cell. 12, 24, 36. Yeah, wow. Man. Okay, so I guess I won't be doing a second floor. Cool, okay. All right. Ouch. Ouch, all that iron. Ugh. I have not been in the storage hall even in like a week or so. I think everything's right where I left it. What else am I here for, guys? Help me out. I need string for dispensers, so I guess I'm gonna need... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need a lot of string. And I'm gonna need a lot of wood for sticks. That might be actually a bit of a problem. I don't know if I have any wood saved up. I have 1 log. I have 1 log. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go cut down some trees. I don't think I have any sticks unless they're in here. I mean, a lot of cobble. That is no problem. Yeah. Okay, well, okay. Slope says, I've been teaching myself to cook, so I've been busy plus work, but we'll try to make some time for Minecraft in the distant future. That's cool. That's cool. Teaching yourself to cook? That's awesome. For any reason, or just because you'd like to know how to cook? I mean, that's a very admirable thing. I guess I'm only gonna need 36 of these. I can probably do that. I was never much of a cook until I got in. Well, I got in shape for. I can't make this. This will completely crush my inventory. I'll have to make these as we go. I just want to make sure I have enough. I decided I need to get in shape. I was overweight a few years back, and you know, now that I've had a baby, I am again. But we'll not talk about that. I was overweight, and I decided that I wanted to not be anymore. So I learned. So basically, I learned how to cook, and that just kind of took care of it. I mean, I worked out like a maniac too, but generally, learning how to cook is really what did it. Because I learned how to cook, and I could control the ingredients in my meals, you know, and go from there. So, Rudest Monk, this is your tower. Still right there. I had decided, because if you never came back, what I was going to do is I was going to make this tower into ruins, like as if maybe it fell over or something. But then I kind of decided that would be really, really hard. So I don't know. I didn't do it. And this is my brand new sheep farm that is one of the actually tougher builds I've ever done. It was really a challenge. And I supported this little floating island thing. I kind of left it like that, which I think it's okay. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's going to be a brewing tower. I don't know if you guys ever saw this. Let me show you this area here. I did this with Lucifer. We did like it's going to be under Howard's Tower here. Just like a little market, like an underground. It's gonna be like in a cave, basically. We'll fill this in with a cave. I think it's pretty cool. It looks like maybe Howard added some supports. I don't think that they were there before, but that's cool. Yeah, nice. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. And then I'm sure you guys have seen the church at the end, but I did a little bit of work on that since last time, and I don't have a bed here, so I'm gonna have to find a bed somewhere. These are our silos here. And this is the wheat farm. I can't get through there. The slaughterhouse. And that is the Church of the End over there. I have a bed in there. I can go there. It's funny, as town keeps expanding, I keep getting closer and closer to the Church of the End. Because now I'm like, well, the Church of the End, that's not that far. I could just walk there. But, you know, it was much further before. Now it just seems closer, but... I'm really happy with the way the Church of the End turned out. I really like it. I think it's one of my oh, my bed's not there. My bed's not there. My bed should definitely be there, and I don't know why it's not. But you know what I'm gonna do is, I'll take these because I'll make sure I have enough wood. Shoot, man, do I have a bed in here? No. In there? No. In here? I don't think so. In here, maybe. No, crap. I need to find a bed. Anyway, yeah, the Church of the End turned out really well. I think there's still interior stuff. I want to hang some wool, some green and purple wool and all that stuff over there. Jennifer says, I unfortunately had the opposite thing going with cooking. I learned how to cook so I could make richer, more delicious foods that aren't any good for me. I understand that too. But my guilty food, see, okay, so here's the problem. This birch does not work at all. This looks terrible. Okay, good to know. Birch, yeah, since I changed the color of birch, that used to work and now does not. But okay, that's fine. We can change that out. Good to know. I'm kind of glad I did an impromptu world tour here because I got to check out where the birch works and where it doesn't really work. I don't know that the birch... I thought it would conflict more with the oak, but I don't see that as the case. I mean, yeah, the colors don't work beside each other. That's not what I mean. I mean, I don't think that the textures conflict. I mean, the lines are right in line with each other. I think what I'm probably going to do is do a few alternate birch textures. Because, see, I'm getting annoying here, I know. See the way these dots line up and they're the same in each one? That's kind of annoying to me. So I think what I'll do is I'll do maybe 3 alternates where I just move those black dots, basically. You know, change the pattern just a little bit. I think that probably would be the best thing. I'm going to blow up probably here. Yeah, look at town, though. Town coming in is nice. Oh, I know where I have a bed. I have a bed right in here. Great. Finally. Okay. Yay. Yikes. So it's 12:21, huh? I need to make a call here. How long? Well, I don't need to make a call how long I'm going to go, but I'm going to go for a little while longer. Any creepers? Creepers? Yeah, there is a creeper. Oh, skeleton too. Creeper takes precedence. Skeleton, you are so annoying. You hid in there, huh? You jerk. Okay. Anything else? Anyone else? Anyone else want to fight? No? Okay, good. All right, so I should be good. I have string. I have string. I have wood. I have this. I don't have redstone. That's something else I need. Crap. Okay. Well, I'm glad I thought of it. Yeah, I need redstone, and I probably need quartz as well. Okay. Yeah, I need redstone. I'm gonna need quartz, and I'm gonna need smooth stone for repeaters and buttons. Oh man, think of redstone. Oh, redstone's not really my favorite. I'm so glad it's in the game. I think that's really cool, but it's not, you know, it's not something I'm very good at, and thus don't like love it. I guess if I loved it, I'd probably be good at it, and you know, vice versa. If I was good at it, I would love it. I guess is kind of the way that generally works out. But all right, let's just do this. Just get rid of all this stuff. So I'm gonna need redstone. I know I have a ton of it. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna need what? What else? Quartz. I'm gonna need some quartz. I'm gonna grab some coal. I just kind of have a feeling. Oh, you know what I should take coal for is a lot of torches, and just start torch spamming the crap out of it. In fact, that's probably not even enough. That's okay. What else? Guys, help me out. What else did I say I was coming here for? Actually, I'll take those iron bars. Definitely. And, oh, man, speaking of iron, I'm going to need so much iron because I'm going to need hoppers to collect all these drops, too. Ay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Maybe it's something over here? I really don't want to go back and remember then. Well, you need quartz. So to make dispensers, you just need... Oh, smooth stone. I think that's the last thing. Smooth stone's the last thing I need. Okay. All right. Man. I'm clearly getting tired because I could not think of what I needed. That should be good. I think we're good. Okay, let's head back. I mean, whatever. It's not that long of a trip if I go the right way. I mean, I went the most roundabout possible way that I could go. So to get there from here, I need to go around the end temple, which is kind of a drag, but I don't have a road going around it yet. And I don't think that there's a way. Once you drop down into the quarry, I don't think that there's a way on a horse to go up through the wall. So that's it. So I'll tell you what, I am at an hour and 44 minutes of stream. Why don't I go? I'll go for 15 more minutes and make it a solid 2-hour stream, and then wrap it up and go to bed. I'm starting to get a little bit delirious here. I'm starting to not speak very well and not have coherent thoughts. You know, that's not always a good way to broadcast. These pigs are breeding. Okay, there are more pigs on this island every time I drive by. Jennifer says, I can't remember what we came to town for either. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my mind here. I think I got everything, but again, you know, redstone's not really my bag. You know, it's not something I'm very good at or anything. So, anytime I am forced to do some redstoning, I end up making lots and lots and lots of trips back and forth to storage places because I can never remember all the different various things that I need. But I don't think you guys have seen this road, which is actually the road itself. I'm pretty sure is all done except for the detail, but it's all like carved out, which is it's kind of cool, you know. The detailing, yeah, that would make a huge difference in everything as far as adding the different blocks and stuff that I want to have, you know, on a road going through nature. But I think in general, I need to get over there. In general, I think the road works, so that's kind of fun, and it is right. Come on, man. Here. It's right here. Great. There we go. All right. And this says, what's this say? This says to Desert Town. To Desert Town, Jennifer. No pressure. Come up with a name whenever you want. I actually, I didn't mean to go here. I found this little way. I think this. So, when you guys are going here. Oh, Jennifer says, I was wondering if redstone contraptions are allowed. I see they are. I'm a big fan of redstone. That is awesome. That is awesome. We could really use you for sure. I could use you because I don't know what I'm doing. As you'll see, probably what day is tomorrow? Probably Monday. As you'll see on my Monday stream, whenever I attempt to hook up all this redstone, and I guarantee that I fail miserably. But as I was saying, look, whenever you're coming through, imagine the immersion. Right now, none of this is done. It's not done at all. Clearly, I just dug a hole through. Okay, but okay, Nasty. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna check out and see about mods and all that crap. But good to see you, man. I will see you next time. Bye. Think of the immersion when you're coming through here. Once this is all done and outfitted, right? It's gonna look like you're walking through into this. Like, look at this. I mean, going through here, going through another like little underground tunnel. I just think once it's actually, you know, outfitted right, I think that it's going to be so amazingly immersive. It's going to feel like you're living in this world, and that's what I really want. You know, I want it to look like this area. I mean, I built this bridge here for a reason because look at that area. I mean, that is so cool. I just, you know, I'm really psyched about how lived in this world is going to feel once we get it. You know, the path is, to pat myself on my own back, I think I did a pretty good job laying out a curved path, so it's not just like, you know, a straight line. Straight line paths are awful. So, and they just don't seem real. Oh, I didn't do this part. Well, it looks like I have some more path to do. Yeah, I guess I didn't. So both cool. Cool meaning not cool. Both paths I messed up. I didn't do the whole way through, but I mean, I think that doing, you know, all these curved paths, we'll have some custom trees maybe here, some areas like that. This area is already dug out, just waiting to have grass. I ran out of grass at that point, I think. I don't know what I'm thinking. Tell me that I went through that hole. Did I? No, I didn't. Why would I do that? Why would I not go through this hole? It's perfect. It's like begging to have a path go through it. Yeah, well, I'll change that. You can't have a hole in the landscape like that and not go through it, right? I mean, you can't. That's so awesome right there. Okay, so here's the part that I actually did do. leading right to this town and a desert temple, I believe. Oh, there's a cave. That's cool. Even like, think about this. Thinking big picture in the world. Even like this cave, there's no reason why something shouldn't be down there. Like, maybe outfit it like it's a wild animal that eats travelers as they go down the road. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have like some, who knows, like a blood trail leading back, or, you know, this whole area could be something. You know, like, that could be ruined. That could be a ruined tower. Just put up, all you have to do is just put half pillars coming up here, maybe some wood, some stone, stuff like that. You know, that was a tower before the Great War, that was destroyed and just never rebuilt. You know, I think that could be super cool. This path actually does have a way in, fortunately. Who knows? Maybe this is the part that actually messed it up. Yeah, cool. All right, so what we're gonna try to do is I want to run some water and just see, hopefully make sure that at least works. Jennifer says a good reason why not to put down something down in that cave and eventually. It's really funny that I'm reading that right now. What she said was a good reason why not to put something down in that cave, an eventual block update that leads to a cave in. Yeah, like say for example these ones right here, like that's a hanging block. That's a hanging block. Watch. See? Yeah, that should not be. Where's my horse? I hear it. My horse invisible again. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, look. Look at this. Hanging, wow. You guys probably can't see this at all, can you? I'm leaving this cave. Sometimes when you dismount off a horse, which actually I did accidentally, but sometimes the horse disappears. And you have to reconnect. Yeah, see? He was invisible. Yeah, you're right. There are some block updates with sand when in deserts that kind of do that, huh? Okay, put him in my little parking space and let's go sleep. And let's see if the water works. If the water doesn't work, I'll be super, super sad. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the mobs are they have to fall, I believe 40 blocks is the safe distance for witches as well. Witches don't die as readily as everything else. So everything else will die something like 32 blocks or even 24 blocks maybe. I have actually a website bookmarked that tells you the dimensions of it, but witches have to be a little bit longer. So what I'm thinking is this is all going to be dug out down to sea level, like flat, because it's going to be basically just stuff's going to fall. But I'm thinking I don't want stuff to fall. Basically, I mean, look, you know what? Let's go knock it out. That would be easier to visualize a lot. Let's go knock it out here. I'm going to knock out the wait a second. Wait. I want to get some buckets of. I want to get at least 2 buckets of water. That's all I need is 2. I can make an infinite source. Cool. Okay. All right. So assuming that this works the way I think it will, which you know, I don't know. You know, I'm basing this off of a video that I watched some time ago that who knows how out of date that is or isn't, but of course I walked the wrong way. Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. Okay. So I believe just grab me a stack of cobblestone this way. All right. So this is going to signify there will be a dispenser right here, and right here. That's going to be the idea, okay? And then I'll have repeaters going into the back of them, so that way they can work on timers. But pretending like they're not there, I believe I have to go one more back. It's a good thing I tested this. It's a good thing I tested this. Actually, you know what I need? I need a water source here. Let's do one here. I think that I went one too far out. Oh wow. Wow. Maybe. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I tested this before I went any further with this design. I was really confident that I was just right. But I think maybe I am a whole block off. So again, it's going to be there, there, and there. Those are the dispensers. And then here. Oh. No, I was right. It just, maybe... It's weird. Alright. Let's try it here. Here. And here. There we go. That's all that happened. Okay. Because I didn't put down 2. I only put down 1. So that's why I didn't update the whole way. So that's where the water's going to push, right? Now, if you... I don't want to fall. I really would like not to. But if you're any of these mobs, even right here, it's going to push you. And if you're a spider, you're going to fall off right here. And if you're a zombie or a skeleton, you're going to fall off right here. Or a creeper. And so these will be on a timer. So, good. Okay, good. Relief. So, wait. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. I just went... Because I think I put them right here. Yeah, so... Interesting. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, the spacing on this now works. So that's really good. So... Let's see here. Okay, I guess I don't have any sandstone with me. That's fine. Yeah. Any in here? No. Fine. Okay, that's fine. There we go. This will be temporary. So what I'm thinking is... Mohawk says, what is your preferred medieval realm to use if you're fighting? That's easy. It's Ars Magica Frostspell. I know that's not what you mean. I don't know. Medieval weapon? Probably a bow. Yeah, definitely a bow. Because, like, when I play World of Warcraft or Lord of the Rings Online or any of those games, Rift even, I always, like, I'll try a mage and I'll try a warrior. But I always gravitate towards either hunter, ranger, or whatever they call it in various games or whatever. So, yeah, I would have a ranged weapon, which is ironic because in Minecraft I never ever carry one. I always forget. Okay, so what I need to do first is probably free up some inventory first. Let's see. I'm gonna need that, and I need to make a crafting table first. I'll just work for as long as I have in me for a few more minutes here, and then I am nearing the point of what do you call it? Diminishing returns here. Nope, not that. Hey, do you guys know that thing where, okay, like say I have this and I want to pull everything back. I see sometimes on YouTube where people just like do something where they pick up one and then they get them all. Do you know like what like the hotkey is for that? Is it just that? Is it just double click? Oh, that might be what it is. I may have just answered my own question. So I need... Tell me if there's an easier way of doing that, though. I'm just going to make 3 bows. Good. And then... I want to say it's like... that. Dispenser, right? That. And... that. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, it must be it. Oh, is there a thing? Oh, it's triple click. I didn't even know there was a triple click. Oh, that's amazing. All this time I've been playing Minecraft, I did not know there was a triple click. I'm so embarrassed. Oh man, I'm such a noob. I had no... Wait. Has to go in the wall. I am such a noob. I did not even know that triple click is a thing. Wait, is triple click a thing in like other things? Like, is that a common thing? I don't even know. Let's grab one more water. I'd kind of like to just get one of these working and see how that goes. So I'm gonna need I'm gonna need more room is what I'm gonna need. So here's what I'm thinking, and I don't have the materials to do this with today, at least. I mean, I'll probably do this like either late night tomorrow or sometime probably off camera. I'm gonna have to expand this even more, like another 3 blocks around every side to give like basically redstone room. You know what I mean? Like I can't. I don't have room to do what I need to do here. Let's see. Yeah, that should be enough to at least do this, but yeah. I mean, that's not even to mention like the clock and stuff that I want to have. Like the redstone clock. What I'd like to have is I'd like to have maybe this whole thing running off just one redstone clock, ideally. So I'm gonna need 3. Actually, I need another dispenser to make this here to make this work because I want a pulse. I'm really I'm thinking in overdrive now because my redstone is so bad. So I think I want another dispenser, and then I think I want a hopper, and I don't think that I have enough materials to make one of those. Crap. That might be the end of it for the night. I think I may be about shot here, but this is as good of a place to wrap up as any. I have a lot of things that are close to working here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to expand this out at least another 3 blocks just for the redstone. And then figure out how to put all these on a timer, you know, like maybe I'll put, I don't know. All these might be a lot, but I don't want like oceans of lag coming if I did, you know, if they're all like release water at the same time. So maybe it'd be better to have like these 2, those 4, those 2, and those 4 on like 4 separate clocks, but that means I would have 4 hopper clocks. I don't know what would be better as far as lag goes, to have hopper clocks that are going at different times. I may have to do a little bit of reading about that. But you know what? I think this is as good a place as any to sign off for the day. Guys, it was really great. Really fun talking to you guys tonight. I think it was as much chat as I've ever had in one of my live streams. So thanks so much, Jennifer, Mohawk, who else was here? I'm forgetting. Slope, of course. Nasty was here. D's. I really appreciate you guys coming by. Everyone watching on YouTube, thank you so much for coming out and checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Check out Galactic Science. I just put up the 2nd episode today. That's going. It's going well. It's going fun. I'm expanding the moon base. I will see you guys. I want to get one more episode before Minecraft 1.12 comes out. So. And then I want to do a world tour with 1.12. That's gonna be the plan for episode 100. So I think that should be fun. Jennifer, great talking to you. Everyone else, see you later. Thanks, guys, so much. I really do appreciate it. It is super fun for me. I hope it's fun for you guys as well. Bye, everyone.